Hello there, this is Space Runner 5. Welcome back to episode 38 of our modded Factorio Let's Play series. So I did a little bit of work off camera. Went ahead and put a little bit more defense over here, though it is still lacking. As you can tell, that it is not almost a linear line like it is down here. You can see the very clear, the concave of the range of our turrets. But we can't actually make more because I need to get more of these alien artifacts, and well, I don't necessarily want to venture outside the walls to go get more. There are quite a few. Went ahead, put down a warehouse. Eventually we'll switch these inserters over to stack inserters just so that way to increase efficiency right here. And right now we're getting at least letting the electric miners run all the time. We have a ton of solar panels right now. So during the day, these are actually our primary source of power. I want to go ahead and continue the production of the solar panels. And I'll put them down probably in between episodes again. But we also need a lot of more high capacity inserters since don't have enough power to actually sustain, or capacity to sustain completely turning off coal. Let's see, how much coal do we actually have left? 61k. So we need to start looking at getting coal pretty soon. So we'll actually probably work on converting algae over to carbon today. Just because that is something that we need to do very soon. And then the other thing is automating blue science and moving, science down. Because went ahead and filled in a lot of landfill. I think it was like a couple thousand. And so we're just getting ready to put our farms in and to continue the bus downwards. And I cleared up a bunch of trees, so they're out of the way. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to want blue science. It'll go right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the reason that there's so many for blue science is because it takes 14 seconds to actually craft versus the green, which is, 6 seconds. The red, which is 5. The gray, which is 10 seconds. That's pretty long, but it's not used all that often. Blue science is the most used science, with the exception of red and green, obviously. And it's kind of like the hardest to actually accumulate because it's needed for everything from now on. And the phenolic boards are kind of a pain in the butt to get, and same with the sodium hydroxide. So we're gonna want at least 2 blue science for every green, since that's of the old ones the longest to produce. And 2, 4, so we 5, so 10, but I'm going to probably add another green, so let's go plan for 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 2 more for blue science. And then we will have the engine units coming in, probably on this side actually, and we'll go ahead and combine the sodium hydroxide and the sulfur, because they're not needed that much for the recipe. Since for each one it's 1 sulfur and 2 sodium hydroxide versus 2 engine units or 3 phenolic circuit boards, and I don't necessarily want to bus all of the no, do not combine there. That's gonna be a problem. You guys need to pop out one more. That. There we go. What was I saying? Because the engine units are used later on for the other sciences too. I think it's yellow science. So we're gonna need a lot more of that. So just go ahead and get that ready. I also went ahead and repaired all of the walls off camera, because I know that's not exactly the most exciting thing to watch in the world, though it is necessary. But just so that we can stay safe and continue our progress. That's not going to pose an issue, because we'll just route that way. Let's see, what else? Oh, it's also been a very long time, so I am a little rusty in my Factorio, since I had like a lot of backlog. And I don't just mean like a little bit. I had like 20 episodes in backlog. Like, currently we're still in backlog when I'm recording this. I think episode 26 just went up, and this is 38, so I have like a couple weeks worth of backlog. So, but that's just because I had a huge Factorio kick when I first started this series. You're facing the wrong way now. And so I took a couple weeks off since, could do that since I had so much backlog. And I'm finally getting back into it just because, got excited to play again. So I, gonna play. So if you guys do comments, there is going to be quite a bit of delay, just given that the amount of backlog, but I do read all of the comments. So, what happened here? Did I just miss this one? I don't know what happened here. I think I just skipped it or something. Alright, get some power in here, and we're just gonna throw the FNAC boards in here, because they're gonna be used here for robotics and whatnot, but this is the primary use for them. Should have picked up the inserters first, because now I have to pick up all the science packs. Do two things at once. Alrighty. You guys just need to come all the way down now. The science gets fed in here. Ooh, we ran out of a red transport belt. Fortunately, that's on the bus, so we can just go over here and plug it. And now we're on our way back down. Give it a little bit of room, and then we need to connect the FNAC boards, because currently we're not producing any blue. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Pull from 1 to 1 on this side. It looks like I was a little short. Not a big deal. And then pull 2 away. And I'm only going to have to rebuild this thing one more time once we go ahead and get the 3 reaching inserters, which is going to be one of our first techs that we go ahead and get. Once we actually make blue science. So we'll jump across here with the FNAC boards. Let's run this cross. Eventually we'll have to, convert this over to the underground belt. But until then, we can go ahead like this. There we go. Go ahead and flip this insert around just so that way it'll feed to science. And then I need to get rid of all of these extra surplus science packs. Throw some lamps down here so we can see what's going on. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw them in at the end. These are, the basic 3. Throw them in wherever, haphazardly. Throw some FNAC boards in just so they can start running. Get the sodium hydroxide out of my inventory, the engine units. Sulfur. Just all around, just clean it up. Clean up. I threw that in the wrong one. No. I gotta go pick up all the science packs again. Yep, clogged it up. Alright, give me all these science packs. Be gone. There we go. Science is underway. Alright, now let's go ahead and start working on our carbon issue. Wow, it's super dark. Thank goodness for lights. Or lamps here, in this case. Let's see. So we're going to have lots of algae being produced over here. Have funnel Probably funnel it down here and do the conversion. Something like here. Bring it in. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of. Let's go ahead and make an actual blueprint. Let's go for 2 at a time. 2. So that's 4. And we'll have the algae just coming down this way. Like so. And we'll go ahead and do the conversions down here. It's going to be cellulose. Get a little bit of room there. 4, 5, 6. Let's say 6 cellulose. Or, yeah, this is cellulose conversion. No. Yes. Let's go ahead and clear out some more space. Grenades. Looks like I don't have too many of these left, so I'll need to pick some up. There we go. Goodbye, trees. And then we need to go from cellulose into the wood pellets. Let's see, so wood pellets takes 12 cellulose, and it takes, that's the wrong one, this one. So you produce 5 every 3 seconds. What do I need the wood bricks for? Is it used for anything? Is there any other way to make carbon or charcoal? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So it doesn't look like we're using those. Wood pellets. It's 12, 4 seconds. So if we do, you produce 0.6 per second, and you require 0.33 per second. So we can do, yeah, 0.6 per second, and a third per second. So we can do basically a 2 to 1. 2 producing wood pellets for every 1 producing cellulose, and we're gonna run a deficit on the pellets, which should honestly be okay. Not a big deal. We can always tack on like an extra 2 and just say that's to make up the deficit, but I'm not that concerned, to be honest. We can go ahead and start. Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. I can count. 2. So I need like 3, so let's go ahead and get 2 more on this side. That. So you're making wood pellets. We need a lot more fast inserters too. And we finished our text. Let's go ahead and work on those inserters. That is the long inserters, so we need logistics 3. Give us the long inserters. Let's go ahead and do the magenta science. So there is a magenta and a purple science, and they look almost identical when they're on this little screen right here. I'm going to get them mixed up all the time. Let's see if we can find a magenta or a purple. There we go. There's a magenta versus the purple. There is a difference, but when I take a quick look, I don't see that difference, to be honest. So if I mix that up, that's probably why. I would like the steel axe soon, but I'd rather have, these are shooting speed. Let's see what else. Start doing uranium. We do have that thorium mine, so we might end up doing thorium at some point, which would be kind of nice, honestly. Just because then we don't have to worry about solar panels or... And we do want to upgrade this, so this is solar panels or coal, carbon, all those things. And this is the next refining, which will give us access to more advanced materials. For example, the sapphire would be titanium, but we can get titanium elsewhere from the ruberite, which is going to be where we're going to get most of our titanium, to be honest. Ammonium gives us aluminum, zinc, cobalt. Doesn't look like it's anything really new. Nothing new. It just gives us more aluminum, which we get from the ruberite or lead. Chromium, we don't have any chromium. Oh, we do have we have that huge chromium thing, which gives silver, gold, which, I mean, the gold's very nice, so is the silver. The silver will let us upgrade our solar panels if we want. The stereotype, it'll actually give you uranium, so that's very useful. However, I don't like stereotype, so I'm not going to go for this because we can get, there is one more advancement off of after leaching. Can't remember what the process is, and it'll convert ammonium into uranium as well. And that's what we'll get our uranium. Or it can do, words have escaped me. We can do slag processing to go ahead and get uranium as well, if we want to go that route. And I do want to end up going towards uranium, not necessarily for power, but for more of a militaristic standpoint of, I want to make a nuke and just see what it does, and even how to fire it and whatnot. I'm going to get rid of that blueprint. And if you don't know how to get rid of blueprints in your inventory, if it's in your, you can just right-click on it and you can get rid of it that way. I know it took me quite some time to actually find that out, so I actually had my inventory just filled with blueprints like a noob. Alrighty. I don't necessarily want that to all be slow though. Guys, view 1-to-1. Yeah, this one will be fast, I guess. One. There we go, everything's powered. Alright, let's start throwing in some algae into this thing. Go and grab a splitter as well, just because we're going to need more of those to basically funnel all of our algae in here. There's algae right here. Yeah, we need some lights. Be lit up so I can actually see what's going on. That one go away. There we go. Just throw all of that in there. Here's space. And I'm out of belt again. Definitely should have grabbed some while I was over here. See how much charcoal is left. 56. We've already burned through 5K in 18 minutes. Just going based off how long the recording has been going on. That means we've got, 11 times 18, so we do have quite a bit of time actually left. More time than I thought we did. Heck no, I was not going to do that math. For all you guys to laugh at me as I fail to do mental math. So, probably make it through quite a few episodes. There's a lot of random crap in my inventory. Go ahead and get some lights down here too. It's nice being able to see, honestly. I quite enjoy it. Sorry, I was blind people. Let's see, and then to make carbon, we need to actually burn the wood pellets. Okay, so it looks like it's, it's not that surprising since it's carbon. It's wood fiber that has been burnt. I'm kind of surprised we can't just burn cellulose. There you go. And then the charcoal to make carbon needs to go to a liquefier or a chemical plant. Liquefiers produce 1.07 pollution. Chemical plant produces 2.14, 1.75 versus 1.5. Chemical plants are way more pollution intensive. Let's go ahead and go for some liquefiers. I already have, no, I did not have some on me. Alright, so we are going to leave a 1 gap here. So that way we can eventually run carbon down here, because it takes carbon to make carbon. So this will be our liquefiers. Actually offset them. You can actually push them to the north. Something like that. You guys all went the wrong way. I appreciate the effort though. Alright, liquefiers. Should probably do the mental math on how many we need. What is the process? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for here. It takes 2 seconds to make 1, but it takes... Oh, it produces 2 carbon. Probably just a 1-to-1 would probably be fine for now. Let's overbuild, go 6. It would be carbon. Looks like we need oxygen for this thing. Should not be an issue, since we do produce quite a bit of oxygen. We're actually venting most of it, because we overproduce. Let's go. Continue to let a backlog exist. It'll be nice being able to replace all this. Do we have plastic piping? Go ahead and make some plastic pipes. Just because they can reach further. Got a little bit of a sun glare for where my desk is. A little inconvenient, but... So I don't know if you guys could see that I adjusted. I think my recording software just records my entire screen. That's what it does, so... I think you guys could technically see that. Let's go ahead and connect this. That down, so we'll funnel on a ton more algae. Comes in waves. Alrighty, and what else? Oh, that's right, we need to get oxygen down here. Pick up the distillery. Alright, we can just probably pull it from here. Be good. Is that where I want to pull it? No, I want to pull it from here, actually. No, I can pull it from here. This is fine. I love it how something can be, 30, 40 blocks away, and you'll just magically have placed it belt in the exact spot where you cannot place it. Just like this, These underground belts. Splitter. Why do I need... There's already a splitter here. Don't know what I was doing there. And it was more plastic. Start pre-building those pipes. And we do have quite a bit of surplus plastic just because it's been running for so long. But we do actually need to increase the cellulose production for that, because it technically does not produce enough for what we need. Something like this. little bit of a misclick there. Alrighty, and we will have you guys pull from 2 and go 1 away. Just come outside of the darkness so I can see what's going on. Need to go underground a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit. There we go. Go ahead and toggle you guys so that way you guys run on different sides of the belt. There we go. Let's get some lights down here so we can see what's going on. Some more lamps. Never have too many of these things. Let's see, alrighty, so this will give priority for not sure I want to give priority since we're not getting carbon all the way down here. Well, it looks like we are now. Definitely need a lot more algae. This should help reduce our basically carbon intake. Don't necessarily want to connect these because I want this to be the primary pull now, and eventually if we produce enough it will. Alrighty. Algae's moving super slow. Go and work on getting it down here a little bit quicker. Probably don't have enough belt though. Yeah. Go and grab some more red belts. We'll go ahead and finish that conversion. But you know, that probably reduced our pollution a little bit. Power's still okay. Wood boards are okay. Oh. So we're definitely going to need to increase our wood production as well for boards. I put a little band-aid there and I forgot that I forgot to talk about that. So I went ahead, this is actually running now, and put down a couple extra greenhouses, so that way this is always running. I don't have anything pulling from this one. I see an error in it, which I'll fix off camera. But so I made it so that way all this was pulling before we were making seeds, so this eventually actually shut off and was causing issues. Almost got our 100 solar panels, which is good. So I'm gonna need to rework that so that way it's actually producing more. Science is, why aren't you getting, oh. Makes sense why you're not pulling. Are you not getting, yeah, you're not getting the sodium hydroxide. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this stuff out of my inventory. Anything else? Nope. This looks like I have a lot of garbage in it though. Need to throw down another chest for garbage. Looks like we're out of walls here as well for gray science, which is something else we need to automate. So we have wood production, walls as things that need to be automated. Do I not have any walls to give? Not have any walls to give. Okay. Just so that way I don't have to continuously feed them itself. Oh, this is the old steel line. This can just be picked up. which I'll do that off camera, because I forgot that it existed, because it's been 2 weeks since I played. Alright, well, if you enjoyed today's episode, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.